From shattered nodes, a dark tide gathers, drawn by an unseen, ancient power. Dragons, scaled and terrible, unfurl leathery wings against the perpetual twilight skies. Their roars echo across desolate plains, a primal symphony of impending, cosmic war. Titanic beasts, born of volcanic ash, lumber forward, their molten hides glowing ominously. Feral predators from nightmare worlds join, their eyes burning with savage, hungry intent. Even human war machines, scarred and grim, rumble across the broken, desolate landscapes. Faction, disparate and ancient, answers the crown's irresistible, terrifying summons. Converge, a monstrous, living river of destruction flowing towards a single, shimmering point. The air crackles with untamed energy, the promise of chaos made into a terrible purpose. Their individual hatreds momentarily forgotten, bound by this greater, cosmic imperative. The ground trembles under countless feet, a deep, resonant hum reverberating through the earth. Eyes, multifaceted and glowing, pierced the gloom, fixed upon the distant, pulsing light. A cacophony of snarls, screeches, and metallic grinding fills the oppressive, heavy atmosphere. This is no mere army. It is a Rift Armada, forged in desperation, driven by primal force. The crown pulse is brighter now, a beacon of terrifying power, drawing them ever closer. Darkness stretches out before them, an abyss teeming with unimaginable, looming threats. Yet, they advance, a unified wave of destruction, ready to shatter all before them. Their collective wheel, a dark storm, brews under the strange, alien firmament. Ancient grievances and territorial disputes now pale before the grandeur of this invasion. The vastness of their numbers obscures the horizon, a living, moving mountain range. Shadows lengthen, twisted and grotesque, cast by their immense, imposing forms. The very air tastes of ozone and blood, a prelude to the coming, terrible storm. Each creature, a testament to its world's harshness, now contributes to this grand, dark design. Their combined might represents a force capable of tearing worlds asunder, reshaping reality itself. A desperate hope, or perhaps a terrifying madness, propels them towards the unknown. The ground shudders beneath their weight, a testament to the immense power they wield. Fires burn in their eyes, reflecting the chaotic energy of the gathering storm. They are instruments of upheaval, poised to carve a new path through the multiverse. The whispers of their worlds, now distant echoes, urge them onward, relentless and grim. A new chapter of cosmic history begins, written in scales, hide, and forged steel. Tiamat watches, her gaze piercing, her ancient eyes alight with cold, calculating fire. Her forces mass beneath storm banners, rippling majestically in the ethereal, swirling winds. Dragon sigils, stark and fearsome, adorn their armor, marking them as loyal to her dominion. These are her chosen, the elite of her burgeoning empire, disciplined and utterly ruthless. They move with a terrible grace, a synchronized wave of destruction, ready for her command. Their scales shimmer, reflecting the dim, otherworldly light, a kaleidoscope of dark hues. The air crackles with their potent, elemental magic, a storm waiting to be unleashed. A sense of ancient power emanates from their ranks, a legacy of fire and conquest, each one a testament to Tiamat's formidable will, her mastery over such diverse beings. Their eyes, cold and intelligent, scan the horizon, anticipating the coming, epic clash. Across the chaotic throng, Rex stands, a colossal, living mountain of muscle and fang. His banner is primal fear, the raw, undeniable respect he commands naturally. Volcanic beasts and feral titans follow his monstrous shadow, drawn by his sheer dominance. Their movements are less ordered, more an instinctive surge, guided by his terrifying presence. Snarls and guttural roars punctuate the air, a constant reminder of their untamed power. His immense form radiates an aura of brute strength, an unstoppable force of nature. He surveys the burgeoning armada, a silent, formidable king of the wild, monstrous lands. His eyes, like molten gold, burn with an ancient, untamed ferocity, seeking only battle. The ground trembles with his every breath, a deep, resonant rumble of pure, raw power. These creatures are not allied by packs, but by the overwhelming, terrifying might of Rex. They march parallel, a river of chaos beside a river of orchestrated, dark ambition. No shared banners, no unified chants, only the grim shared purpose of conquest. Their paths converge, yet never truly merge. Two distinct powers, bound by the crown. The tension between their disparate forces is palpable, a coiled spring of potential conflict. Yet, for now, the greater enemy unites them, a fragile, desperate alliance. Tiamat's gaze occasionally drifts to Rex, a flicker of grudging acknowledgement in her eyes. He, in turn, regards her with a primal, wary respect. A fellow apex predator. The rift crown throbs, a living heart of pure energy, ready to unleash its terrifying potential. Its intricate mechanisms hum with power, channeling the will of its formidable wielder. With a surge of arcane might, Tiamat commands it, opening the pathways between worlds. Reality tears itself apart, shimmering fissures appearing in the fabric of existence. Multiple rift roads bloom simultaneously, spiraling tunnels of pure, raw, cosmic energy. They twist and writhe, unstable conduits to destinations unknown, yet utterly precise. The Armada possess, their vast forms silhouetted against the blinding, ethereal light. A collective gasp, or perhaps a roar of anticipation, ripples through their immense ranks. Then, with Tiamat's silent command, the first of them surge forward into the abyss. Dragons dive into the swirling vortexes, their powerful wings beating against the temporal winds. Titan beasts follow, their massive bodies pushing through the shimmering, unstable thresholds. The rift roads swallow them whole, one by one, into the terrifying, unknown void. Each passage is a journey through fractured realities, a dizzying, disorienting descent. They pass through broken nodes, worlds reduced to cosmic dust and echoing, silent ruins. Shattered landscapes flash by, glimpses of forgotten civilizations, victims of the rift-torn cosmos. The air inside the roads crackles with temporal distortions, a symphony of collapsing space. They skirt collapsing hearts, primordial energy sources flickering, dying in the void. These dying worlds weep light, their final moments painted across the cosmic canvas. The Armada presses on, a relentless force driven by the Crown's unwavering focus. The journey is arduous, a constant battle against the chaotic, tearing forces of the rifts. Some fall, torn apart by unstable energies, their forms dissolving into shimmering motes. Yet the vast majority push through, their resolve hardened by the dangers faced. The Null Tide looms, a creeping, sector-wide erasure, a silent, terrifying encroacher. Its ethereal tendrils brush against the edges of their paths, a chilling whisper of oblivion. The very air grows colder near its touch, a void that hungers for all existence. They navigate its treacherous boundaries, a dance with cosmic death. Eberbahil, the Armada, a fragile thread of life, weaves through the encroaching, silent destruction. Each creature feels the chilling breath of the Null Tide, a stark reminder of their mission. Their destination, the Conclave's High Gate, holds the key to stopping this existential threat. Tiamat's wail is absolute, guiding them through the chaotic currents of the multiverse. Rex, a silent, powerful guardian, clears paths with raw, unyielding force. The rift roads stretch onward, an endless tunnel of swirling, vibrant, dangerous energies. Their journey through the fractured cosmos feels eternal, a test of their very being. The air hums with the constant threat of collapse, the universe tearing at its seams. Still, they press forward, a relentless tide against the encroaching, cosmic darkness. Glimpses of dying stars and nascent galaxies flash by, ephemeral cosmic scenery. The Armada pushes deeper, their collective roar a defiance against the void. Suddenly, resistance manifests, a cruel, immediate challenge to their arduous passage. Conclave defenses materialize, shimmering constructs of pure energy blocking their path. Gay guardians, colossal and silent, emerge from the rift's depths, their forms incandescent. Their multifaceted eyes glow with cold, calculating intelligence. assessing the invading force. These guardians are ancient, forged in the heart of rift space, utterly unyielding. They unleash torrents of focused energy, tearing through the vanguard of the Armada. Dragons screech, their scales searing, as powerful blasts rip through their mighty forms. Volcanic beasts roar in pain, their molten hides momentarily cooled by the devastating impacts. Rift mines, unseen until triggered, detonate with blinding, silent explosions of pure force. They blossom like deadly flowers, consuming entire sections of the advancing, chaotic army. Fragments of shattered armor and flesh scatter through the rift winds, stark reminders of mortality. Heartlight walls, impenetrable and vast, spring into existence, dissecting the roads. These barriers glow with an ethereal luminescence, an unyielding testament to Conclave might. The Armada smashes against them, a furious, desperate wave against an unbreakable shore. Tiamat's dragons unleash their breath weapons, streams of corrosive fire and freezing mist. The Guardians absorb the attacks, their forms flickering but holding, seemingly invulnerable. Rex, a fury unleashed, charges directly into the hard light barriers, a living battering ram. His immense head slams into the shimmering walls, sending shockwaves through the rift space. Cracks spiderweb across the energy fields, groaning under the sheer force of his assault. The ground beneath him buckles, unable to withstand the titanic pressures of his fury. His roars of defiance echo, a primal challenge to the Conclave's cold, calculated defenses. Smaller beasts, emboldened by Rex's ferocity, claw and bite at the glowing barriers. Human war machines open fire, their projectiles impacting with concussive, deafening force. Explosions bloom, brief flares of light in the perpetual twilight of the rift roads. The Armada pushes through, a relentless, desperate surge, paying a heavy, terrible cost. Fallen comrades dissolve into shimmering dust, their sacrifices fueling the collective rage. The stench of ozone and scorched flesh hangs heavy in the distorted, alien air. Each meter gained is a victory bought with blood, a testament to their unwavering will. Tiamat directs her forces with chilling precision, exploiting every momentary weakness. Her eyes gleam, observing the chaos, seeking the optimal path through the deadly gauntlet. She unleashes focused bursts of crown energy, disrupting Guardian shields, creating openings. Her dragon elites surge through, their claws and fangs tearing at the vulnerable constructs. The Conclave constructs, though powerful, begin to show signs of strain under the assault. Their perfect forms shatter, exploding into cascades of crystalline, dying light. The path forward is littered with debris, the remnants of both friend and foe. Still, the defenses keep coming, a seemingly endless tide of sterile, robotic resistance. The Armada's numbers dwindle, but their ferocity only intensifies with each loss. A grim determination settles over the survivors, an unbreakable resolve to reach their goal. Rex finally shatters a hard-light wall with a deafening, triumphant roar of pure power. The barrier explodes inward, sending shards of energy cascading through the rift space. His followers surge through the breach, a wave of primal fury, unstoppable and wild. Tiamat's forces follow, streamlined and deadly, pressing the advantage with swift strikes. The skirmishes rage, a brutal dance of destruction and survival within the rift roads. The cosmic canvas is painted with explosions, energy blasts, and the spray of alien blood. Each victory is fleeting, each step forward hard-won against overwhelming odds. The Conclave's unseen hand guides the defenses, a cold, calculating, unseen enemy. Yet the Armada persists, their combined will a force capable of rending reality itself. They are a desperate gamble, a chaotic spearhead aimed at the heart of cosmic order. The air thickens with the scent of battle, a metallic temps mixed with ozone. Their journey through this gauntlet is a testament to their sheer, unyielding resilience. Finally, the last of the mid-road defenses crumbles, yielding to their brutal assault. The Armada emerges, battered but unbroken, into a new, terrifying expanse of rift space. Before them, the Conclave hub node shimmers, a structured artificial realm of pure geometry. It floats in the void, a colossal, crystalline construct, defying natural cosmic laws. Its surfaces gleam with an internal light, reflecting the chaotic energies of the rift web. Sharp angles and impossible structures define its form, a monument to alien intellect. No organic life seems to exist here, only tea-cold, sterile beauty of pure creation. The air is still, silent, a stark contrast to the tumultuous journey they just endured. A sense of profound, ancient power emanates from its heart, chilling to the bone. At heat's center, dominating the entire realm, stands the colossal high gate. It towers above all, a monument to Conclave authority, reaching into the cosmic heavens. Its intricate design suggests unimaginable complexity, a marvel of advanced alien engineering. The high gate pulses faintly, a rhythmic beat, channeling the Null Tide's destructive power. From its core, the silent erasure wave emanates, spreading its dread influence across nodes. It is the source, the heart of the oblivion that threatens to consume all existence. The Armada gazes upon it, a mixture of awe and grim determination in their varied eyes. This is their ultimate target, the final obstacle in their desperate, cosmic crusade. Tiamat's eyes narrow, assessing the immense structure, calculating every strategic detail. Rex lets out a low growl, an instinctive recognition of a formidable, imposing enemy. The air crackles with anticipation, the calm before the most terrible storm imaginable. Their journey has led them to this precipice, the fate of the multiverse hanging precariously. The Conclave hub, a bastion of cold logic, now faces the fury of raw, untamed power. Its pristine geometrical surfaces seem to mock the scars and wounds of the Armada. Yet, within their hearts, a burning resolve ignites, ready to overcome any challenge. The silence is profound, almost deafening, amplifying the tension of the moment. They are mere moments away from the final, cataclysmic confrontation, the war's crescendo. The high gate looms, a silent, imposing giant, guarding the secret of the Null Tide. Its intricate patterns seem to shift, subtle energies dancing across its vast, smart facade. The air itself feels dense, heavy with the weight of impending, unimaginable destruction. The Armada prepares, their forms silhouetted against the stark, alien architecture. A final glance among them, a silent pact forged in shared hardship and common enemy. This is the point of no return, the ultimate test of their combined, desperate might. The cold, sterile beauty of the Conclave hub stands in defiance of their primal rage. Its perfect symmetry seems to challenge the very chaos that defines the invading force. The high gate, a monument to their foe's power, awaits the coming, terrible onslaught. Their collective breath holds, suspended in the cosmic silence, before the final push. The Armada positions itself, a coiled spring of destructive potential, ready to strike. Tiamat's gaze sweeps over her forces, a silent affirmation of their shared, deadly purpose. Rex lets out another low rumble, a sound of anticipation, a prelude to his unleashing. The Conclave hub remains silent, an unmoving, enigmatic fortress in the cosmic ocean. Its vastness dwarfs the Armada, yet their will remains unbowed, their resolve unbroken. The air is charged, crackling with the immense, pent-up energy of countless warriors. This moment, pregnant with destiny, marks the turning point of the multiversal war. The Armada, a coalition of desperation, prepares to challenge the very core of oblivion. Their victory here means salvation. Their defeat, the silent, terrifying end of all. The high gate stands, a gate to either triumph or utter, irreversible, cosmic annihilation. A world walker, scarred but resolute, steps forward, outlining the final, desperate strategy. Its voice, ancient and resonant, cuts through the oppressive, heavy silence of the void. The world walker gestures towards the colossal high gate, its purpose grimly clear now. Tiamat's task is paramount. Neutralize the high gate's top level, intricate control systems. She must sever the Conclave's cold, calculating grip on the Null Tide's destructive flow. Her intellect and mastery of the crown are essential for this delicate, crucial operation. Her gaze hardens, acknowledging the immense weight of this strategic, vital responsibility. She understands the complexity, the myriad layers of protection guarding the central core. Her strategic mind races, mapping out the energy flows, identifying crucial weak points. This task requires precision, not brute force. A dance of will against ancient, alien tech. Meanwhile, Rex's mission is direct. Physically destroy or destabilize the Null Tide core. His raw power, his untamed ferocity, are the blunt instruments of their desperate assault. He must tear through the core's physical defenses, shattering its very structural integrity. His massive jaws clench, a deep growl rumbling from his chest, accepting the brutal challenge. This is a task perfectly suited to his destructive nature, his unstoppable, primal strength. He eyes the high gate, seeing only a target, an obstacle to be utterly pulverized. The Worldwalker emphasizes the coordinated strike, the delicate timing required for success. Any misstep, any delay, could spell the end for all worlds. Consumed by the Null Tide, tension hangs heavy in the air, a palpable dread mixed with desperate, burning hope. The Armada absorbs the plan, their collective resolve hardening into unyielding steel. Each creature understands the stakes, the monumental gravity of this final, desperate gambit. Their varied expressions reflect the weight of this moment. Grim, determined, fiercely loyal. The fate of countless realities rests upon their shoulders, a crushing, cosmic burden. Tiamat exchanges a brief, knowing glance with Rex, a silent acknowledgement of their shared fate. Despite their differences, they are bound by this common enemy, this ultimate, terrifying threat. The high gate pulses, its rhythmic hum, a constant reminder of the encroaching oblivion. The Conclave hub, a bastion of cold, sterile power, awaits their desperate, furious charge. The silence before the storm is deafening, amplifying every heartbeat, every rustle of scales. An unspoken command passes through the Armada, a collective surge of battle-ready energy. Their forms ripple with pent-up power, ready to unleash a torrent of unbridled destruction. The air crackles with anticipation, a charged atmosphere before the final, Despedity assault. The Conclave hub remains impassive, its crystalline surfaces reflecting the distant, dying stars. It is a fortress of pure logic, now facing the raw, untamed fury of the multiverse. The Armada's collective will, a dark storm, gathers its strength for the ultimate impact. Every muscle tenses, every claw sharpens, every breath weapon charges with deadly intent. The moment of truth arrives, heralded by a subtle, almost imperceptible shift in the high gate. The colossal structure begins to move, its intricate segments groaning with ancient power. It unfolds, slowly, majestically, like a massive, mechanical iris. Opening to the void, the ground trembles, a deep, resonant hum reverberating through the Conclave hub's geometry. Blinding light pours out from its expanding aperture, a searing white fire of pure energy. The Armada recoils, shielded eyes squinting against the overwhelming, divine luminescency. This is not merely light, it is raw power, a concentrated blast of conclave might. The light expands, pushing against the fabric of reality, threatening to tear it apart. From within this blinding radiance, colossal forms begin to emerge, slow and deliberate. These are constructs, but unlike any pruner the Armada has ever encountered before. They dwarf even the largest titans, their immense bodies forged from pure rift energy. Their forms are abstract, geometrically perfect, yet utterly terrifying in their scale. Silent and imposing, they glide forward, instruments of the Conclave's ultimate defense. Their presence alone projects an aura of insurmountable, ancient power and cold finality. Each step they take resonates through the void, a testament to their immense, crushing weight. Their multifaceted eyes, burning with cold, indifferent light, fix upon the Armada. They are the High Gate's ultimate guardians, deployed to repel this unprecedented, desperate invasion. The Armada halts, a collective gasp of awe and dread rippling through its ranks. Even Tiamat's fierce eyes widen slightly, recognizing the sheer, overwhelming power on display. Rex lets out a guttural roar, a challenge born of primal fury, unbowed by their scale. The colossal constructs continue to emerge, an endless procession of terrifying, alien might. Their forms are intricate, yet brutally efficient, designed for absolute, total annihilation. The air crackles with their combined energy, a storm of pure, destructive force gathering. The blinding light from the high gate intensifies, signaling the full activation of its defenses. The fate of the multiverse hangs in the balance, a single, fragile thread against oblivion. The Armada readies itself, a desperate, final stand against an enemy of unimaginable power. Their varied roars, screeches, and metallic clangs merge into a single, defiant crescendo. The battle for all existence is about to begin. A clash of titans against cosmic order. The Conclave's last, terrible light shines forth, revealing the true scale of their might. The constructs advance, their movements silent, inexorable, a wave of cold, mechanical death. A chill permeates the rift space, an icy grip of fear and impending cosmic doom. The high gate's aperture is now fully open, a maw of blinding, destructive energy. The Armada stands ready, their forms poised, their hearts pounding with furious resolve. This is the abyss, the precipice of creation, where all will be decided in fire and fury. The colossal constructs raise their energy weapons, charging them with devastating, silent power. The air shimmers with distorted heat, a prelude to the unleashing of pure, raw destruction. Tiamat lets out a piercing, ancient shriek, a battle cry that echoes across the void. Rex charges forward, an unstoppable force, a living embodiment of primal, untamed rage. The Armada follows, a chaotic wave of scales, fangs, and roaring, desperate fury. The first energy blasts erupt from the constructs, tearing through the cosmic darkness. They strike the Armada's vanguard, exploding with devastating, silent, concussive force. The clash begins, a symphony of destruction, as worlds collide in ultimate, terrifying war. The fate of all existence hangs precariously, forever changed by this cataclysmic, cosmic battle.